So, welcome to our second session of Soul Connection. In the first session, we just wanted to increase awareness of yourself as a light being. And by increasing awareness, we just inherently start to expand our energy. We occupy more within ourselves, right? If my mind is viewing, like, oh, I've got to get these things and I got to do this, then there's not as much of me present to really feel the true nature of who I am. And so just by taking those moments, bringing that light in, and then just spending some time experiencing light, we start to get a sense of what is our nature, which is a light being. And so today we're going to do a brief practice in transforming. So inevitably, because we're all human on this journey, still trying to figure things out, at least after 20 years, I'm still coming up with stuff to work on. So, but we are all a work of art in progress. So today we're going to bring to mind and bring to body and heart something that you feel like gets in your way. So whether that's an imprint, like something that you feel like has been passed down to you, or an expectation of your ancestors, or more of just a current habit, like, I always feel like I have to get everything done, or I can't relax until, or I'm a people pleaser. So bring to mind some aspect. You might call it a wounded self. You might call it just a pattern or a way that you self-sabotage. And then begin to shape an intention. And let's practice shaping intentions with aligning to the energy as if. So what's the opposite of people pleasing? And that may be, wow, I really know and take care of myself in a way that then when I give, it's really authentic. It's because I already have it to give, or my cup runneth over, so I have it to offer. It's just my presence that is the gift instead of giving from depletion. And so then you would continue to try to imagine, like, what does that look like and feel like? How do I feel in my body when I am living from that fulfilled place where I have it to give? So see if you can feel what is the opposite of the blockage, the imprint, the sabotage. What would it look like, feel like, sound like? Try to use your senses. So my intention is to be able to live from this place, and it may not have words. Once you have your intention, then begin to have that golden sun at the top of your head. Let it make its way down in, as if you're sunbathing. It's more of a healing golden light from the universe or from God or source, wherever it comes from for you. Bring that light down into the top of the head, and in its own time, let it drift down into your heart, radiating out in all directions. And you can have it whatever size, whatever speed, whatever intensity. You might play with that and see what feels right for you today, right now. It might be different than part one. And setting the intention this way and bringing this gold light in this way are ways to raise your vibration so that you are that much closer to your true potential, your soul alignment. Like attracts like. So if we're in a really dense, negative, I can't, this is bad, people like me don't get this, or there's nothing out there for me, then that's the energy we'll have. And because of confirmation bias, we'll keep reinforcing that. So we're doing the opposite, just being really intentional about it. Revisit your intention, revisit the gold light. And then I want you to expand the gold light even more, like letting it radiate out beyond your skin, 6 inches, a foot, and let it envelop all around you. And we're going to go on a little soul exploration. So for some of you, that might be that we're going to the upper world or to heaven, or we're astral projecting, whatever you call it. We are going to allow, once this golden light is really taking over the body, allow the body to begin to float up into the sky. Maybe you feel freedom or awe. Give yourself a moment to feel or see or hear. What is it like to be drifting up, up, up? We're going to go to a healing place. And so as you continue up, you'll notice that the air gets more pure, more light, more bright, not in a like blue light computer hurt your eye kind of way, but just this beautiful, pure light. You can feel it. It feels like an oxygen chamber. Something it's so pure, so light. You can feel that you're in a different kind of atmosphere. And you're still surrounded by that gold light that's been radiating from your heart. You're still kind of creating your own atmosphere, but you're entering into this higher realm for healing. Holding your intention, kind of announcing, I have arrived so that I can be helped or healed, so that I can experience more of that feeling of clarity, or that feeling of confidence, that feeling of living from your true nature, whatever you're opposite of, the self-sabotage. Keep saying that to yourself. I am here with the intention of. I want you to feel yourself land, so as if the elevator has gone up and it has settled on that floor. And before the door opens, you are actually going to step out of your meat suit, right? Any density of personality, experiences, imprints, and you're going to have the intention of leaving that in this elevator space, just letting it drop off, kind of like a snake sheds its skin. You're going to leave it there, and you're going to step out into the healing space. And for some of you, you already have spirit guides or angels or God love and light, something that will greet you. But it's okay if you haven't developed that yet. Just step out and begin to look around and notice that this place is of such a vibrant light. Like this healing space, it's like colors you've never seen or felt before, because it's like they have their own life force. It's not just a color. It's like you can feel the light wave come off of it. So allow yourself to look around, maybe even touch the ground beneath you, to touch the water or the dew on grass. Really feel the air around you and to feel it coming in and around you and how that feels on your skin. You might just feel like you're a little beam of light, little soul flying around there. You might just glide. You have to really intentionally touch things here. Just let yourself explore this place. And again, hold your intention. I am here for healing. I am here to learn how to. Finish that sentence with what your intention is for today. And again, call in that feeling in your body. Use your senses of as if it has already happened in whatever way you can. Sometimes we have to do this 100 times. Keep intending to then all of a sudden it's there. whatever bit can be. Have the intention to experience myself as. And as you have that next thought, you're going to notice that a light beam from further away is coming toward you. And it might just look like a white circle, or it might be a particular color or shape, like gingerbread shape, coming toward you. You may not know who this is, but you recognize it as a light beam. This one has come to help you. And as it comes closer, you begin to recognize it as your higher self, the essence, the source of you. You without the personality, you without the human experiences, imprints, you without the earthly, dense remnant. It's just pure you. You might feel humbled, you might feel shame, you might feel like you're supposed to have had things figured out by now. And if so, then ask this one, like, do you judge me? Am I not doing a good job? Or is there anything I was supposed to be doing? Just notice what energy you get from this one. This one comes from the place of all-knowing wisdom and knows the truth of you. And I have seen only love and light come from these ones. They don't hold judgment. They are cheering us on no matter how many learning experiences we have. And so bring your intention. Let this one know, I am ready to work on this. This is what I want to become. Please help me. What can you show me, or how can you help me experience this aspect of myself? And for many people, they don't get specific directions, right? That's our human mind wanting it listed out in bullet points. So whatever experience you have is going to be your answer. So I'm going to be quiet, and in this quiet, you're just going to hold space for it. What can you show me? What can you teach me? What gift, likely in an experience, do you have for me to help me experience myself as? Your job is to just keep experiencing. It's not about putting pieces together, analyzing, writing a report. When you reflect later, just do your best, like a child, being in awe and wonder, just experiencing whatever is there in this place of light. Receive, maybe you get bathed in different colors or different sounds, a sound bath, or you play and splash around in water, whatever you are being led to experience. Just allow. And with that curiosity and exploration, notice what you've experienced so far. It's just a seed being planted. It's just the beginning of your transformation. Just whatever light or experience you've received. In a moment, it will be time to start heading back. So just sit with what you've received so far. And when you're ready, your gratitude toward your higher self. Ask for any last wisdom. Ask for any last clarification. In a very contemplative way, so just at the speed that you can still maintain the connection with what you've received. Breathing, being that energy. Begin to make your way back to your elevator. And when you get to the elevator, you might not put on that meat suit right away. You might just sit with like what it feels like for yourself right there in just pure spirit. And you might choose as if these were overalls that you shake off, let all the dirt and dust be gotten rid of before you put them back on. So consider with your meat suit, like maybe shake it out a little before you put it back on. Do that mindfully, got time. Notice what it feels like to bring this energy into the meat suit, into the human form. Like when you hold a flashlight up to your hand, right? The light shines through. So when you bring this lighter, higher vibration energy into the meat suit, it will be impacted. Allow yourself to sit in that reflective, just noticing the experience you had. And once you're in the elevator, it can dissolve. You can fly on an eagle back down if you want, but whatever transportation you want, make your way back down to the earth safely, back down into the room you occupy. Just sitting with the experience you've received, knowing that it's one seed planted, one drop of the bucket. One opportunity to alchemize those imprints, those patterns. You've got the rest of your life to work on them. We're all a work of art in progress. Give thanks to yourself, the commitment you've made to transform so that you make more space for your soul to occupy your body, for you to, in connection with your soul, to live your life, your true nature. Feel free to journal. Just sit with this if you can. And invite in the breath and in seeing light that it remind you of this place and this experience. See you in the next session.